So I know that a lot of us, and when I say a lot of us, I mean pretty much all of us, we all mad about the recent things that happened with Rell Seas and, you know, Rell Seas movie 3 dropping. And so I've been thinking to myself lately, like, bro, what could they possibly be doing, bro? What's making them like hold on to this game without releasing it, bro? And now, after thinking about it for a nice minute now, I can say that I pretty much got an idea of what's going on. And so pretty much, you know how a lot of people, aka pretty much just the haters, I'm not gonna lie, pretty much just the haters, they've been saying, oh, they putting all this work inside Rell Seas and the game is only gonna, you know, be at its peak for about 2 to 3 months max. And, you know, although we know that that's cap, but when you really think about it, if they're putting all these things into the game, all these like different events, all these big major things that they've been working on, like underwater like systems and stuff like that, I feel like they're trying to make it to where the game is like, you know, gonna be at its peak for a nice bit of time. But I ain't gonna lie, of course there's people that's gonna be playing the game and, you know, they're gonna find out pretty much 50 to 60% of the things within the first month. You know, the no lives. But look, I ain't hating on it. You feel me? I ain't hating on it because I might just be one of those no lives. But I feel like they actually, you know, putting a nice bit of content into the game so that, you know, they won't have to keep on updating and updating every couple of weeks and stuff like that. You know, they want to put enough stuff in to where like we can actually enjoy the game without having to wait for updates and get bored of the game until another update come. Cause not gonna lie, I was just thinking about it. I was like, yo, are they working on another fruit? Like, bro, don't we have enough fruits? But when you really think about it, it's probably the smartest thing to do to like get hella content in. You feel me? So your game could actually, you know, it can be like a true adventure without you like not being able to stop. Cause I'm not gonna lie, one thing that I do a lot of whenever I'm playing like story mode games, I hate when it's easy to get to the end like within 2 days. There's no way that I should be able to get to the end of this in 2 days if y'all been working on this game for years. That it honestly don't make sense. But look, before we go ahead and get into the other things I want to talk about, if you're not in a Rell Seas crew, go ahead and join ours. We have like 630 members and counting. Every time I make a video, you know, we get more and more members. So go ahead and join up. Right now is the best time still for you to, you know, come in and, you know, get your roles and stuff like that. And we always active. So go ahead and do that. Getting back into the video, I want to say pretty much they said that like 75 to 85% of the game is done. But if we really being honest, they're just being, you know, they're just being picky at this point. The game is truly done, so we really don't know exactly when the game will be releasing. But, you know, I guess they just working on more and more content. You know, one thing about being like a game developer, whenever you feel like you done, you're going to come up with something else to add. And I just feel like they're at this point. But I understand. I know y'all about to be hating on me in the comments. But listen, I understand that it gets to a point like, bro, how much more things that you want to add into the game? I mean, right now. You know, how many things you want to add right now into the game? Like, why don't you just let people enjoy the game and, you know, give you suggestions and stuff like that? But, yo, what I can say is the game will be releasing, but I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be the one to say, if the game if I hear something about the game releasing in 2027, bro, I don't even know if I'm gonna even feel like even playing Roblox in 2027. But if they say anything about 2027, bro, listen, I will not even be making another video on Rell Seas. Y'all go ahead and comment down below what other games y'all would prefer me play if they say Rell Seas 2027. But listen, go ahead and like the video up, y'all. Go ahead and subscribe. No, really, like, subscribe, or we're gonna have a problem. But look, catch y'all on the next one.